Excited to be catching up with Ole Miss senior Channing Foster. Obviously, the spring season got cut short, Channing. So, how was your extended stay in southwestern Kentucky?
It was really good, honestly. It was a blessing to get to spend so much time with my family and just to be at home. I have an older brother, and so it's been a while since we've been at home together. So it was really nice just to get to hang out with everyone and catch up. So
I was just back in Pennsylvania, so I drove to Oxford through Kentucky. That's an underrated state to drive through, don't you? I mean, I don't think people appreciate it as much.
which part did you drive through?
Straight down Bowling Green, so Bowling Green to Nashville.
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions for people who might be looking to go visit the great bluegrass state?
Oh, everyone's got to go to the Derby once in their life. That's up in Louisville, but you can't say you lived a good life without going to the Kentucky Derby.
I think that's a great answer. Did you happen to catch the Michael Jordan documentary? Because I couldn't help but
Yes.
watch it a little bit and see some of his tendencies in you, because I know that you have that like killer mentality when you're out there on the pitch. What did you take from watching the documentary?
Oh, I loved it. I was every Sunday for 5 weeks. I was on the edge of my seat watching it. Honestly, there were so many different takeaways, from it all. But I think just I loved seeing Michael Jordan's fight, like his competitiveness every day in practice. He brought it every single day. He he would get out playing cards, and he was like playing. I don't even know what he was doing with like quarters, like throwing
Yeah.
them at things. Yeah, trying to like beat random people in games and stuff. But I loved his competitive fire and the way he used that in practices like every day to make himself better and those around him. It was really, really cool to see.
I can imagine that you'll take some of it even more with 1 year left of eligibility, and this senior class is really, really special. How have you guys been communicating, motivating each other before y'all get back out here in this fall?
Yeah, we've been talking like every day amongst the girls on the team, using Zoom. Zoom is I should have invested in Zoom. I mean, it's but we've just been staying in touch through FaceTime, Zoom calls, stuff like that. But especially like our senior class, we're pretty close group, and they're all awesome girls. So I'm really excited to take on this year with them.
And one of the fun conversations that I got to have with Pez, and now I'll ask you, two seniors, two lethal offensive weapons. Who's got the better left foot?
I'll give it to Pez.
Oh, wow, okay.
Her left foot is pretty nasty.
I kind of made an assumption that with her that you were going to go with yourself. I think it's lazy for people like me who get to call some of your games, that we're always talking about your left foot. And then there's the goal with Southeastern Missouri last year where you bury a shot upper 90 with the right. And I think that you're quieting people who are talking in game plans about just stopping the left foot. Do you ever have that mentality like I can do it with the right as well?
That's been my focus all off season is working on my right foot. I hear so much about my left foot and people saying push her to her right, push her to her right. So I've definitely been making that a focus of my training to get more comfortable with my right, so that I can pull it out whenever they push me that way.
I think it doesn't matter too often. 30 goals in your career already. It's the active leading number in the SEC. I'll ask you a question here. Are you aware what CC's total is and how many you are away from it?
I know I know what her total is. It would be hard to say that I don't. But I mean, I played with her last 2 years, so I got to witness the Auburn game when she broke the record. That was one of the coolest things ever, seeing her literally just take the ball through, I couldn't tell you, probably 11 people to score. It was an amazing goal. But yeah, so yeah, I know. I know what her total is.
So for the folks at home, Channing is 18 goals away from that all-time school mark. It would take just an outstanding season from you, but it's not impossible. Do you set those kind of goals for yourself that you want to go out there and try to be the all-time leading scorer at Ole Miss?
I mean, that would be, an amazing thing. That would be really, really cool. But heading into my senior year, my goal is just for us to have an amazing season. You know, I don't want it to get cut short. Last year, the way our season ended was heartbreaking. So my focus this year is just on our team having the best season possible and coming out with as many wins as we can and going as far as we can.
Let's talk about a background in something completely different. We can flash back to the Florida game, I believe it was, the backflip, the back handspring, whatever you want to call it. Do you have a background in gymnastics or cheerleading, or is this just natural talent that you've taught yourself how to do?
I was a competitive cheerleader until 4th grade, which sounds really long ago, but that was everything. You know, I put so much into that, and my dream and my mom's dream for me was to be a Kentucky cheerleader. So whenever I ended up switching, I started playing soccer early on, but my focus was always cheer. And so whenever I ended up deciding that I wanted to focus on soccer instead, it broke my mama's heart, and she'll tell you that to this day. But I am extremely thankful that I chose soccer because it's given me just so much.
I think she's still your biggest supporter, so you really can't say that it's broken her heart too much. Maybe we'll get to see Channing break it out one more time in 2020. You guys have gone through so much, not having spring and pushing back everything for the fall. What's it going to mean for you, your senior class, all the newcomers coming back together, and you being able to go make another run at it here for your senior season?
I think that we are all on the same page, wanting, you know, to go as far as we can. And it's crazy. You come in your freshman year and you just don't realize how fast it flies. Even my sophomore year, I didn't quite realize it. But at this point, looking back, it makes me so sad that I'm already coming into my senior year. But it's been, you know, some of the best times of my life. And I'm so thankful for the experiences that I've had here. But it just makes it mean all the more, you know, heading into the season. So I think that we're all on the same page. We just want to absolutely kill it this year, and we're all putting in all the work that we can right now to get ready for the season.
Rebel Nation, you hear the excitement in Channing's voice. 30 goals off her right and left foot coming into this season. You got one more chance here in 2020 to catch her and her seniors. Channing, thank you for spending some time with us. It was great catching up with you.
Thank you. So good to catch up with you. Hotty Zotty.